roll, please.
Freeholder Di Nicola.
Here.
Freeholder Felice.
Present.
Freeholder Gans.
Aye.
Freeholder Sullivan.
Here.
Freeholder Chitelli.
Here.
Freeholder Zor.
Here.
Chairwoman Boss.
Here. Would you all please rise while we honor America? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Will the clerk please read the minutes to be accepted?
September 10th, or September 30th, 2015 work session, all present. October 7th, 2015 work session, Freeholder Di Nicola is absent. October 28th, 2015 work session, all present.
May I have a motion to accept the minutes?
Second.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. The ayes have it. May I have a motion to open the meeting to the public?
Yes.
Do I have a
Second.
second? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Say aye. Opposed, nay. We will now have a hearing of the general public with a 3-minute time limit in effect. The board attorney will keep the time. When the time of the speaker expires, the timekeeper will announce that the time has expired. If you would like to speak, please fill out one of these little cards, and I will call you in no particular order. Michelle Talamo.
Yes, T. Thomas, A-L-A-M-O. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for the time to speak. If I forget at the end, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I hope you have a wonderful holiday. I was looking at the website, and I noticed two things. I noticed that there are no minutes on the website, so you really can't access them, look at them, and check the records. The agendas are there, but I can't find the minutes. So unless I'm looking in the wrong area, I don't see them at all. So I was wondering if anyone knows when they'll be posted and who is charged to do that?
Madam Chair, we had discussed this a number of meetings ago. I had brought it up to the county administrator that the minutes were not on the website. In fact, a number of employees have brought it to our attention as well. And he was going to look to see where the problem lies.
Okay, due to him not feeling well, I will make sure that I follow up on it, and I will get back to the freeholder, to the chairwoman, and make sure that the minutes are posted on the website.
Okay, that would be great. And the second question is, I noticed that open positions are not posted. So if the county is looking to attract qualified candidates, it would make sense to put those postings on the board, especially since the county oversees what the One Stop Committee does and what the One Stop is trying to do in the county, trying to connect with people, and that's another way to make sure that those jobs are filled. So I don't see them there, and I don't know why the county wouldn't be a partner in that.
Do you have any thoughts?
Well, I know that personnel posts the notifications, but I don't know if they're actually posted on our website. But that is a great idea, and I will also make sure to look into that. And
Report back to the chair.
I will also report back to the chair.
Yeah, the application, the request for the application is there, but there's nothing else. So it's, people will think they're going into an abyss. They don't know where it goes. They don't know if they have qualifications. You might not really be targeting the right people. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Madam Chair,
Walsh?
Madam Chair, one other thing though.
Yeah.
You should be aware though that all the postings for all the different boards and commissions that they are advertised as well as posted on our website. So I don't know where you're looking, but all of the different advisory committees and all of those by ordinance that we passed back in 2013 are posted on our website. So perhaps we can work with you to find out where they are.
Okay, yeah, I found the application.
Okay.
And I'm just looking as a candidate, if they're interested.
Sure,
And
absolutely.
So if I'm having a hard time finding it, I put in jobs to search.
Yeah, but I don't think it's jobs that are out there. It's the appointed position. It's the board services. They're not paid positions, so they're not jobs. But all of the different.
The county has a lot of people on hire. They hire a lot of people. I'm not talking about
We're talking about two
I'm
different.
not
Right.
asking about that at all.
Right. But I'm just letting you know that those are on our website.
Okay,
So,
I think, I'm never talking about those.
got it.
Okay,
I didn't think, I didn't know that.
I'll report back to the manager.
I didn't know that. I thought you were talking about boards.
Boards.
Laura Walsh?
Yes,
Okay.
good evening. Thank you, everybody. Laura Walsh, WALSH. I'm in Englewood. Thank you. Quick question with the news with regards to resettlement of foreign refugees. I'm not for or against it. I'm just asking if the county has been accepting and placing families or individuals of refugee status. And if so, has that been measured? Do you have a report of any kind to tell the public exactly the demographics of the people, and do you do any of that at all?
We've had
Above our
no
pay grade.
requests come through the administration.
Okay, is that something that you think you would pursue or not, or?
It's not
It's
our, I mean, from what I understand, because I watch the news all the time, there are certain charities that are bringing people in, but it's not with the okay from the governor's office or from any of the political offices. So that's only things that I have gathered from the television, okay?
Okay.
And so we as a board, or the county, has no voice in this.
No, I
And nor
understand.
has the state of New Jersey, from
Do you
what
think
I
it's something that we should look at? I'm not talking about targeting people, I'm not talking about being, difficult at all. I'm just wondering if we could just track, have people, a tracking, if you will, or a report of some kind, not addresses, but maybe within the county where they're settled, or are they women, are they young children, are they men of a certain age?
We don't have
We
anybody,
don't
how
have
do we know
anything
that?
like that.
Could they provide that to you if you asked?
I don't think so, because, I mean, we do an awful lot with social services for people who are citizens who need assistance, but,
Okay,
Federal issue.
just curious. Okay,
anybody?
okay.
Jeremiah Cronin.
So that she's a registered before the Jews. Nancy Germany. That's good.
Good evening. My name is Jerry Cronin, C-R-O-N-I-N. I'm a resident of Rochelle Park, and in particularly Rochelle Avenue. I don't know if any of the freeholders has ever been on Rochelle Avenue. There was some concern the last time I was here back in mid-July that no one seemed to realize that Rochelle Avenue was a county road. Well, it is a county road, and Public Service has been working on it for 5 months. Now, this is the 5th month that trucks are parked in front of people's property, that some people in this area, their water is being fed from a fire hose with ramps over their driveways. It's really
Energy strong.
unspeakable. And I'm just challenging people from the board to take a look at Rochelle Avenue, particularly from the railroad tracks to Essex Street. It's a distance of 1/3 of a mile. And when I was back here in July, mid-July, I was subsequently met with Dr. Dominic Novelli and explained the situation to him. And whether I ended up in a circular file, I have no idea. But I'm really, really interested in seeing that the trucks are removed. A day or two we'll have Thanksgiving. People cannot park in front of their building, can't have guests over if you have you fill up your driveway, you can't go out on the street because there's no place to park. It's really, I don't want to say a third world country. I mean, maybe third world countries may look a little better, but Rochelle Park, this 1/3 of a mile, looks like a disaster has hit it. We have trucks that come there 3 times a day to pump out vaults. Now, they're sometimes there until 11 o'clock at night. And I don't know if you'd like to have your sleep disturbed by beep, beep, beeping at 11 o'clock at night, and then at 6 o'clock in the morning when they turn the trucks on, and you hear the beeping while they're backing up. Now, the people who are working on the job are very nice. I mean, if you have to get out of your driveway, you may have to wait 20 minutes while they move a plate, but you'll get out of your driveway. But it's not like you can say, oh, I'm going to go to ShopRite and pick up something. You have to wait. And I think after 5 months, something has been done. But I also would like...
That's 3 minutes, Mr. Cron.
Okay, final one thing. I would like to have a resolution, if possible, that when this work is done and public service is repaving Rochelle Avenue, that curbs be installed. In many of the areas, there are curbs that are really virtually don't exist. They're down to about an inch. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
And whatever input the freeholders can do for the township of Rochelle Park, I would deeply appreciate it. And I think it would make my Thanksgiving a whole lot better.
The deputy administrator is going to look into this.
I just took all your
Yeah,
contact information.
I just gave him.
Thank you very, very much. I do appreciate that.
Get you an update. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Paul Nichols.
How do we get the trucks off the street? That's there, for starters.
Hello, good evening. Paul Nichols, N-I-C-K-E-L-S. I wanted to talk about about a week ago or so, when I wasn't feeling so good. I think it's a week ago, like 2 weeks ago. On a Wednesday, there was at the Jewish Council of Women in Teaneck, did I say that correctly?
National Council of Jewish Women.
Okay, first time I heard of it. Thank you.
The National Council of Jewish Women.
Okay, Kate Dugan, I don't know who brought it, but I heard it from Kate Dugan of Family Promise of Bergen County about affluence of Tale of Two Counties or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do quotes very well, but I wanted to continue on that thing that I had brought it to the housing authorities attention at the last meeting that I went to about the TRA problem and how, well, TRA is, yes, a state program, but it's really a federal program. And Lynn Bartlett assured me that they are working on contingency plan for people, if you haven't heard, people that are on TRA, EA, and all that are gonna, even the disabled kind, and that scared me because people on disabled kind are like waiting for getting paid to live somewhere while they're on waiting for their SSI, SSD, and it seems like the federal government is really like are we ever going to win this war? Because I mean, they obviously brought this thing to the table at that Jewish center that day because there's a problem, or else they would have never had it. So I spoke to Lynn about, like I said at the meeting, about the homeless prevention part, and then I mentioned about outreach, and Lynn said that's something to bring up to the Freeholders meeting. And the outreach portion of it is why we have organizations like PATH, CompCare, which is supposed to be, when you call them up, you see a mentally ill homeless person on the street, they're supposed to send someone out, and PATH is a wonderful program, but they need funding. And like, I spoke to a friend about the Project Homeless Connect, which is great. And my friend mentioned to me, and I came to my mind, why are we doing this once he goes to me, what, there are only homeless people once a year? They should do something like that certain times of the year. But who is going out into the field, and I'm gonna use his name, he might not like it, but this is a good thing, Steve Koff of the Board of Housing Authority goes out into the streets and looks for homeless.
It's 3 minutes, Mr. Nichols.
So, thank you. Who's gonna, I mean, this is all HUD stuff, but I'll continue it after the holiday, but you all have a nice Thanksgiving. And I've listed all the Thanksgiving places people can go that are homeless in need or anything like that. so you can look that up. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Mr. Moretti?
Salvatore Moretti, Alpine Drive, Paramus. I have something to drop off. I've already provided a copy to the prosecutor's office. I figured you should have a copy too. Can you just sign for it? So I have some memento of having given it to you?
You can sign
This
it.
is a cover.
It's being recorded
Well, that's all right.
telegraphically.
I need mnemonics. M-N-E-M-O.
Just co-sign the loan, John.
Someone just got a new car. Someone just got a red Corvette. 2016.
This, I dropped off to the prosecutor, and the issue, of course, is whether conflict of laws applies. When I was in Washington for 6 years, resident there, as well as during World War II when I was in Zurich, Tokyo, Berlin, and London. The issue, of course, is conflict of law with regard to the status of Bergen County. Gentleman just spoke with respect to Bergen County as a possible third world country, or Rochelle Park, I should say, as a third world country. Perhaps this relates back to the separatist movement in 1945 in Sicily, where there was a conflict of law between the Carabinieri and the Polizei. It's an interesting conflict, certainly with respect to my development in Ray. People like Jean Paul Sartre, who's given the Nobel Prize in '64 and refused it because he didn't think a author should be a institution, which I concurred on that with him. The point here, of course, is conflict with respect to jurisdiction and a determination of the nature of policy in that regard. I have nothing further. Take a look at the material and looking forward to further input.
Thank you, Mr. Moretti.
Thank you. Is there anyone else who would like to address this board? If not, may I have a motion to close the meeting to the public?
So moved.
Second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. Okay, the ayes have it. Will the clerk read the resolutions on the consent agenda?
1304-15 through 1323-15, 1325-15 through 1341-15, and 1343-15 through 1365-15.
May I have a motion to accept the resolutions on the consent agenda?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Just a minute. Freeholder Di Nicola?
Yes.
Freeholder Felice?
Yes.
Freeholder Gans?
Aye.
Freeholder Sullivan?
Yes.
Freeholder Tonelli?
Yes.
Freeholder Zor?
Yes.
Chairwoman Vaz?
Yes. Are there any resolutions of non-consent pulled or tabled? If so, will the clerk please read them?
1324-15 is a resolution to authorizing the contract with Butler Animal Health Supply LLC, DBA Henry Schein Animal Health, furnish and deliver veterinary, pharmaceutical, medical, and surgical supplies.
Yeah,
Need a
Mr.
motion,
Madam Chair,
Yes.
I'm going to, counsel, you want to just, we had a discussion regarding my position regarding this resolution, 1324.
Freeholder Felice disclosed to me earlier a conflict that will cause him to abstain on this item.
Thank you, Counsel. Thank
I'll
you,
make a
Madam Chair.
motion on the resolution,
Okay,
Madam Chair.
second?
Second.
Roll call.
Okay.
Roll call.
Discussion.
Oh, discussion? Okay.
I just want, this is just an opportunity to plug Bergen Wellness for Pets, which the county has the ability to use its purchasing power for, obviously for the needs of animals at the zoo and elsewhere, but you have the ability to use Bergen Wellness for Pets
Mimi.
and get it, Mimi the cat,
Thank you.
who is cured of diabetes now, but when she was on it, was getting a 30% discount on the insulin. The cards are free. Thank you.
Okay. Okay,
They
we've had
work
a
for
second.
dogs
And-
also.
Okay.
Just make
Okay.
certain everyone.
Roll call, please.
Freeholder Di Nicola?
Yes.
Freeholder Felice
Abstain.
abstained. Freeholder Gans?
Aye.
Freeholder Sullivan?
Yes.
Freeholder Tonelli?
Yes.
Freeholder Zor?
Yes.
Chairwoman Vaz?
Yes.
Okay, passes. And the other one, the second one is
Yeah.
1342-15, is a resolution authorizing shared services agreement with the Bergen County Board of Social Services for use of county investigators by the Board of Social Services on a per diem basis.
I asked to have this put on non-consent because of the fact that we do like to have shared services, which is a very important thing. But having served along with Councilwoman, I'm sorry, Freeholder Zur on the Board of Social Services, we only had about 3 people investigating cases where people were seeking benefits that were not entitled to benefits. And when we were able to recoup some of these benefits, it was thousands and thousands of dollars. So by having more investigators, more people who are not using the system properly will have to pay back. And so I can't praise this particular resolution enough because of the fact it's going to be a benefit to everyone in Bergen County in terms of saving money.
We need a sponsor and a second, Chairwoman.
I'm sorry?
We need a sponsor and a second.
Okay.
I'll move the resolution, Madam Chair, or
All right.
I'll defer.
No, I just wanted to
She
speak
just
to
wanted
it as
get
well.
on because we've been working
Yeah.
on this together for a while.
And this is also something, Madam Chair, if I may, this is something that will also serve as a deterrent to make sure that individuals who are thinking about defrauding the government as far as this is concerned know that Bergen County is taking this seriously and investing the resources to track down those who are abusing the system. There are many people who need these benefits, and those who abuse the system are making that more difficult for those who are truly in need. So this is a wonderful move, and I applaud us taking this movement tonight.
Okay, I have a, yes.
During the one day that I served on the Board of Social Services, this was actually discussed substantially by all the members, and it is likely that this will yield dividends many times the amount of the expenditure.
Okay, have a motion, please?
If I
Say something now?
No? Yes.
Because I took
I
over
didn't
for,
see you.
because I took over for David on the board after his one day. This is a great thing, and we're gonna save, not only, it's about saving money, but it's like Freeholder Zor said, it's about getting the people help that needs the help. And as a member of that committee, I'm proud to agree with this resolution.
And if I could add to those comments as well, this has been a problem that has existed at the Board of Social Services for some time. From the time that Freeholder Felice and I served over there, this was an issue that was brought up and questions were asked, and the answers from supervisors were that unless someone called in and essentially dropped a dime was the phrase that was used on someone who was abusing the system, there was no follow-up on fraud. So this will give the Board of Social Services an opportunity to truly pursue an avenue that they haven't been able to before.
If I may?
Absolutely.
After hearing them speak, I just want to mention that these county investigators are highly skilled and trained, and there's nobody better to help these people and to uncover fraud if it is being done. So I applaud them too.
Okay, we have a first and a second on
We
this?
have a sponsor, Freeholder Di Nicola. We need a second.
Second.
Okay, all, roll call.
Freeholder Di Nicola?
Yes.
Freeholder Felice?
Yes.
Freeholder Gans?
Aye.
Freeholder Sullivan?
Yes.
Freeholder Tonelli?
Yes.
Freeholder Zor?
Yes.
Chairwoman Vaz?
Yes. Will the clerk read ordinance 15-32 by title only?
And you
This
have
is the
no
first reading.
resolutions pulled or tabled.
No.
Okay. All right, ordinance 1532 is an ordinance of the County of Bergen appropriating a grant in the amount of $300,000 expected to be received from the Transportation Trust Fund for the 2014 countywide resurfacing program and supplementing ordinance number 14-02 finally adopted on March 4th, 2014.
Is there any board discussion or comment on ordinance 15-32? If not, may I have a motion?
So moved.
Do I have a second? Roll call, please.
Freeholder Di Nicola?
Yes.
Freeholder Felice?
Yes.
Freeholder Gans?
Aye.
Freeholder Sullivan?
Yes.
Freeholder Tinelli?
Yes.
Freeholder Zor?
Yes.
Chairwoman Voss?
Yes. Ordinance 1532 passes first reading. Introduction and first reading of ordinance 15-34.
15-34 is a bond ordinance providing for the county aid 2015 county road program by the county of Bergen, appropriating $7,604,500, therefore and authorizing the issuance of $7,604,500 bonds or notes of the county to finance the cost thereof.
Is there any board discussion or comment on 1534? If not, may I have a motion to introduce 15-34?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, roll call, please.
Freeholder Di Nicola?
Yes.
Freeholder Felice?
Yes.
Freeholder Gans?
Aye.
Freeholder Sullivan?
Yes.
Freeholder Tinelli?
Yes.
Freeholder Zor?
Yes.
Chairwoman Voss?
Yes. Ordinance 15-34 passes first reading. May I have ordinance 15-35?
15-35 is a bond ordinance providing for tunnel and structural improvements at the Bergen Regional Medical Center, appropriating $1,800,000, therefore, and authorizing the issuance of $1,714,000 in bonds or notes of the county to finance the cost thereof.
Is there any board discussion or comment? If not, may I have a motion?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Freeholder Di Nicola?
Yes.
Freeholder Felice?
Yes.
Freeholder Gans?
Aye.
Freeholder Sullivan?
Yes.
Freeholder Tinelli?
Yes.
Freeholder Zor?
Yes.
Chairwoman Voss?
Yes. Ordinance 15-35, that passes first reading. Introduction to first reading of ordinance 15-38.
15-38 is an ordinance appropriating $858,143 available in the capital fund to provide for tennis court improvements pursuant to a shared service agreement with the Pascack Valley Regional High School District.
Is there any board discussion or comment? Freeholder Tinelli.
Just wanted to put on the record in public meeting that during the work session, this was explained to us that this is just a little bit of housekeeping, that this was taken care of last year by resolution. The auditor had found that it needed to be done by ordinance. It's no extra spend of money. It's still the same situation where the money was given to us by the Board of Education to be utilized in this park. This is just a matter of cleaning up the audit report. Thank you.
And another good example of shared services.
Exactly.
May I have a motion?
So moved.
May I have a second? Roll call, please.
Freeholder Di Nicola?
Yes.
Freeholder Felice?
Yes.
Freeholder Gans?
Aye.
Freeholder Sullivan?
Yes.
Freeholder Tinelli?
Yes.
Freeholder Zor?
Yes.
Chairwoman Voss?
Yes. Ordinance 15-38 passes first reading. We'll now go on to ordinance for second reading and adoption. This is ordinance 15-30.
The proof of publication for the ordinance notice of public hearing was published in the Record and the Herald News on Friday, November 13th, 2015, and is on file in my office. A copy of the notice of the hearing and ordinance numbered 15-30 was duly posted pursuant to NJSA 40A:2-17 on Thursday, November 12th, 2015. The title is read as follows: Bond ordinance providing for various capital improvements by the County of Bergen, appropriating the aggregate amount of $4,686,000, therefore, and authorizing the issuance of $4,459,000 in bonds or notes of the county to finance part of the cost thereof.
May I have a motion to open the meeting to the public?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay? Okay. Public hearing is open with a 5-minute time limit in effect. The board attorney will keep the time. Does anyone wish to speak?
There are no speakers, Chairwoman.
May I have a motion to close the public
So
hearing?
moved.
Second.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay? Okay. Anyone on the board wish to comment or discuss? If not, may I have a motion to adopt ordinance
So moved.
15-30?
Second.
Okay, second, roll call, please.
Freeholder Di Nicola?
Yes.
Freeholder Felice?
Yes.
Freeholder Gans?
Aye.
Freeholder Sullivan?
Yes.
Freeholder Tinelli?
Yes.
Freeholder Zor?
Yes.
Chairwoman Voss?
Yes, ordinance is adopted, second reading.
Madam Chair. I'd like to make a motion to suspend committee reports for this evening, so we can get home and start Cooking the turkey.
Is there a second?
You.
I'll second it. Only because he gave me an evil look.
Shall we poll the board?
You need a roll call. There's
I
a motion
know.
and a second.
Yes.
It's a motion which requires a roll call.
Okay, roll call, please.
Freeholder Di Nicola?
Of course, I am going back to my maiden name.
Yay or nay?
Yes,
Okay,
yay.
okay. Freeholder Felice?
Absolutely.
Freeholder Gans?
No.
Freeholder Sullivan?
Always does that to me, no.
Freeholder Tonelli?
I have to be a yes. He's scaring me.
Freeholder Zor?
No.
Tiebreaker.
As always. Well, before I break the tie,
Chair.
That's right.
I want to thank Jessica Schlimmer from the technical school for being one of our people today, and I love the students coming here to help us out.
Jessica.
And I had taken this book with me all over on Veterans Day, and it's called My Daddy's Heart, My Heart, the Purple Heart. It's all about PTS, okay? And many, many people have come up to me and they want to buy the book. All you have to do is go on Amazon.com. Here's the title of the book. It costs $12. All of the profits go to Cliffside Park School Number 3 for their programs that will help all kinds of charitable programs. And so kids doing great work, I just had to say it. And now, do I want to suspend reports? Yes!
There we go.
The motion has passed and reports are suspended.
Madam Chair?
Yes.
I don't have a report, but I just want to thank Mike Bellucci for filling in for Dominic Nobelli, who is ill. And it just goes to show that the decision we made in the beginning of the year to appoint an assistant has come back and been fruitful, and it's actually paid off. So thank you to Mr. Bellucci. And being as we don't have a report for the chairwoman denied him, I just want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
May I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
So second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Happy Thanksgiving. We are adjourned.